Good morning, everyone. At least it's morning now, and it's Tuesday morning, which is my day off. But just to let you know, next week I'll be leaving for El Salvador for 10 days to visit Nuestros Pequeños Hermanos and to get my first vacation in over a year. Not that I'm complaining, just it'll be very nice. A couple things I did want to bring to your attention. Of course, everything with COVID keeps changing. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. First, just to remind you that this weekend, Bishop Olmsted will be here to celebrate the 9 o'clock Mass. We've gone back and forth on which Mass he's going to do. Bishop prefers to do the 9 o'clock and do the groundbreaking between the 9 and the 11 because of the heat. He doesn't want you guys to sit out on the plaza. So we'll have a ceremonial groundbreaking after the 9 o'clock Mass with the bishop, and Mayor Ortega will also be here. So we'll do that in the plaza in front of the church, and then some of us will go up on the mound and do the ceremonial groundbreaking. So great, and a little reception afterwards. So just a nice celebration. It's very simple. Also, just as a reminder, in a parish, there are two solemnities that only belong to the parish. They're not universal church. One is the date of the founding of our parish. The other is the date of our patron saint. The anniversary of our founding is July 1st. And so we will have Mass, normal Mass at 9 in the morning. We will have exposition and adoration of the Blessed Sacrament all day, which means we'll probably have some sign-ups out so that we make sure that it's covered all the time. And then we will have an evening Mass at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. When we do it like that, we don't have benediction. We just go right into it. We just repose the Blessed Sacrament and go right into Mass. And then I think the parish council is going to host a ice cream social after that. That's been the talk. So we'll give you more information on that, but that's July 1st. In terms of the COVID pandemic and all the restrictions and the changes, and you know Bishop Olmsted has said that as of July 1st, he's reinstituting the church's obligation for Sunday Mass and holy days. And his statement, his letter, explains that very well. And we've put that on our website. So I encourage you all to look at that, understand what he means by that and how we handle that. But that means some changes for us. We've been making some changes. We will continue to make them. But I think in terms of bringing the parish back to what we would call some kind of normal or whatever the new normal is, let me just say that I'm asking that Eucharistic ministers continue to wear masks when giving out communion. For everyone else, as you know, masks are optional if you have been vaccinated. It does, however, it doesn't mean you can't wear a mask. In some ways they are recommended, but it's up to people. And I know less and less are now wearing them at Mass. So, but just to let you know, for giving out communion, right now we want to continue having Eucharistic ministers wear masks. Okay? Probably in terms of communion, we will not return to the cup for quite a while. That'll probably be a while. Bishop didn't even mention that. The cry room will be open starting July 1st, starting that weekend. And so the cry room will be open for children, and that'll open that up. For those of you that have children and go in there, please remember sometimes there could be a number of people in there and it is a small space. So you may prefer to be in the church just because it's more open, especially because children have not been vaccinated yet. But we're giving the parents the option. And a couple people have asked about it. So we, between parish council and staff, we've decided to open up the cry room starting July 1st. Please know that it has been sanitized and will continue to be sanitized up until July 1st. So we'll be okay there. As you know, since the pandemic, we have not presented the gifts. The bread and the wine have not been brought forward at Mass. We will start that again the weekend after July 1st. So gifts will be presented again the weekend after July 1st. For those of you that are altar servers or have altar servers, we really need you to come back now, because obviously between receiving the gifts and all of that, we really have, there's a lot now that we need to get you ready for. It's helpful if you can contact Kathy or Father Simon and kind of get updated if you have served before, or if you've never served before but received your first communion and confirmation. We'll have classes for you. We've got one class scheduled already, but we will train depending on when, as soon as we get a few kids that are willing to do it. So we do need those altar servers as soon as we can get them. So it really is important. I know some of you are gone for the summer. That's okay. We appreciate as soon as you're ready to come back, get in touch with Father Simon so we can schedule altar server training and get back to a normal kind of Mass. I know things are changing. It's confusing all the time, but I think we're beginning to get back to a sense of normal. I am so thankful and so grateful, and I've said this almost every video I've made for you. You have been phenomenal. You've asked questions, but you've been phenomenal in terms of complying with whatever rules we've set up to keep the community safe. And I think we need to remember always, it's not about me, it's about we. And so it's not just about whether I want to wear a mask, it's whether it's best for the community that I wear masks or not. That's why we're continuing with the Eucharistic ministers for a while anyway. But we will begin to slowly come back to normal. And so I am thankful for all that you've done, for your patience, and especially it's so wonderful to see so many of you back again. And even if you're not wearing a mask, it means I start to get to know the community again after over a year. And that's really great for me. What's especially great for me is I can start high-fiving my kids. So that's always very special. I want to thank you all very much. And we'll continue to try to keep you updated as much as we can. Take care. God bless you all. And bye-bye.